discussion from experience. And hopefully within it delivers some deliverance. It's all facts and opinionated. From the West where that real spit originated. Brothers truly trying to save a soul. Provoke thought so we can really designate a goal. We on that grown man scribble. The ball in our court with command on the dribble. This is something that'll help us show. Cause it's something that'll help us grow. We see exactly what the people need. Now welcome to the show, Spitting Policies. Welcome to the show, Spitting Policies. Welcome to the show, Spitting Policies. Learn to listen when it's grown man talking. Cause real spit you don't find that often. Learn to listen when it's grown man talking. Cause real spit you don't find that often. Spitting Policies.
Spitting Policies.
And we got them cats with them beards and them bald heads.
Spitting Policies.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all welcome to another Spitting Policy today. Yes.
Yep.
Come on in, tell a friend, and we about to get in. I would like to welcome you all to the show. Today's show is entitled "Young, Gifted, and Black." It's like that Nina Simone. You want to see that Nina Simone?
Oh, that is actually it is Donny Hathaway.
Yeah.
Oh, Nina Simone did it.
Oh, she probably did it.
Yeah, she did her rendition.
Oh yeah, I want the Donny.
Yeah.
Oh, you want the Donny version?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sing the Donny version for it. But anyway, we're gonna delve into.
His mic ain't working.
We're gonna delve into the brilliance of our people.
That was unique.
And that's what we're talking about, young, gifted, and black. And it's also a tribute to our engineer.
You don't even know this. He don't even know this.
This
show is
is
dedicated.
his last show with us.
Yeah, this show is dedicated.
And he is a young brother, so a gifted, and he happens to be black.
Yeah.
And his name is Keith.
Yeah, we dedicated
this show is dedicated to you, Keith.
Yeah.
I wish we could turn the camera on Keith right now.
Before it's over, you're gonna have to come on this side.
You can take my camera and just go ahead.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
And take
his
and give him your mic too.
Take the microphone. Let me do the engineering.
Oh, damn.
Smart ass.
Nah, you already-
I doubt you're gonna be the engineer.
So if we want to switch, we can do that.
Yeah, but this is our Keith is retiring at a young age from doing shows with these beards and bald heads and the Spitting Policy.
He deserves a round of applause. Can we get in the block? He deserves a round of applause. A standing ovation. He deserves all that. Retiring at an early age.
Yeah, we wanted to dedicate because he's so busy with other businesses.
He ain't getting full pay though.
You know.
He retired early.
Yeah. He got a 401k.
He might have Aflac, all that.
He's set up. But we're going to get into the show a little bit later. We just wanted to give you guys a preamble of what was to come.
Amber.
Preamble.
Not an Amber Alert.
Oh.
But so we want to get into how everybody else week has been thus far. And we're going to start with Trevor. Trevor?
Well, I'll say this. I'm glad God chose me to go through this. I want to make him proud. All is well. Glad God chose me to go through this.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's short.
Yeah.
That's good. Unusual,
All is
but
well.
Yeah, that's on you.
All is well.
change is
Well,
good.
he
Change
heard
is a
you.
good thing.
He heard you because you was loud as hell.
Yeah.
So he heard you.
Let's go to my immediate right. And how's your week been, bro?
Man, I'm gonna make it through it regardless.
Okay, we nice and short and
yeah.
sweet
Yeah.
around here. EP,
Yo,
how your week been, bro?
man, great week. Blessed, man. I'm reminiscing and I'm thankful for the journey and it's always a good thing when you've invested and you've spent many hours in the field tilling and planting seeds, and when they start to when it's time for harvest and you got an abundance of things to gather, that's work in itself. But I can't complain about it because I planted all those seeds. You know what I mean? So God is good.
You tilled the soil.
Tilled the soil. The tour has started, the exhibit tour. We'll be traveling. I'm glad to know we'll be traveling in and out instead of just being out all the way to December. I thought I was gonna be gone to December. I wasn't complaining,
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
but I'm glad a bunch of those dates are airline dates. So I can come right back and keep this going. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would have
Yeah.
missed y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Sure
Yeah.
thing.
That's like a
Sure
married
thing,
couple.
man.
Yeah, I would.
Hey, even a married couple need a break.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Well, my week, and I'm glad to hear everybody's week is, even with the challenges. I always say that challenges do sharpen you, and they make you better. For whatever it is, they do make you better. And that, everybody, even I go through. I go through challenges.
Mm.
Yes.
You.
Even you.
Even I
Thirsty.
go
Can't
through
be.
challenges.
Can't be.
Thirsty
you
how?
like a Hallmark Father's Day card.
Thirsty how
Every
go
week.
through it.
I just make the
No,
challenges look
Yeah,
thirsty.
yeah, thirsty.
You make it look easy.
Thirsty how
You
go
make
through
it
it.
look
No,
easy.
that can't
I
be.
just, because I'm going through challenges too. I want everybody to know everybody has a challenge. It's the opportunity to show, like you said earlier, to show God that I got this. I got this. Be a good servant. And that's all we hear today, to be as a good servant. And we're going to jump right into the show. To be young, gifted, and black, from the Nina Simone song to the Donny Hathaway.
Hey.
What does that really truly mean in 2025? Because you don't hear youth singing that song. Or
Yeah. To me, it means somebody who is dedicated to success and somebody who's dedicated to doing the right thing in the midst of everything that's going on. We often, and I know I'm guilty of it. We're guilty of overlooking the ones who are actually doing the work, because the squeaky wheel normally gets the oil.
Mhm.
But we have some very talented and special youth that are doing really great things, and I think this is a great time to pause and
give them praise.
yeah, celebrate it. And then also it motivates us to know that everything we see on the news and everything that is negative isn't really, there is some positive reinforcements being birthed back into
it's not the total story.
it's not. And I'm reminded around Christmas time, and our friend Angela Killings, she's a principal. Well, she moved schools now, but she was a principal of Baldwin Hills Elementary. And when I tell you, I was thoroughly impressed. It's a predominantly black school with a phenomenal arts department. Stevie Wonder daughter goes there. But it was great to see black excellence at a young age, because all we see is the ones that are acting up on social media and on the media. So when you see that and you see us representing ourselves in such a way that it makes our future brighter, it was refreshing to see.
When you said Stevie Wonder daughter, I was like, whoa.
Oh, Stevie can find it. I mean, yeah.
Stevie Wonder
don't
got
know
a
how-
brother in elementary school? Wow.
How many times you had to look at it? You know what I mean? To fight it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Stevie don't wonder about everything, boy. No, buddy.
Touchy feely.
Yeah.
Touchy feely.
But like you were saying, it's like a lot of the negativity is being shown. That's gets the most views. I had to unfollow an individual because everything that this person posts is violent. You know what I mean? I'm just like, and it's violence, just like this black on black violence. I know it exists. But I don't need to see it. As soon as I turn on the Facebook or Instagram, that's the first thing I'll see is somebody getting unalived. You know what I mean?
And we subliminally carry that along with us throughout the day and the week and everything.
Yeah, you want to see something positive, put something positive out there. And I know it doesn't get the accolades or the views that it that the other gets, but we still need to post it. It was just like in the music back in the day, rap used to have a whole genre of conscious rap music.
Yeah.
Where is it now?
By design.
By design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not designed by us, but how do we champion those young adults that are really doing stuff and maybe reposting stuff about them is one way of doing it. And we would like to say, Keith, you're doing a great job, bro. He has children and married and doing this thing, got businesses. We have to give him his flowers. Why?
There's one thing I admire about Keith. When we first met Keith had an office.
Yeah.
He had an office in West. Yeah. Trevor.
I didn't say
He's trying to interrupt you.
Yes.
Man. That's
Studio.
that negativity trying to come in on the positive.
Yeah.
Trevor, be quiet.
Yeah, exactly. He had a office in Westchester with a couple offices in the building, and he had to downsize, but he still decided to come here.
He didn't give up.
Kevin's.
No, that's not my
That's
phone.
Kevin's
your
phone.
phone.
That's Kevin's.
No,
Yeah.
They don't know.
mine's on silent.
They don't know.
He didn't give up. He didn't give up. It
Yeah,
showed his resilience.
It showed his resilience, and he offered the service to come out and film us at our own location. So
Yeah.
that shows resilience. And then now he's gotten so good that he has to leave us to go further his business in a whole nother area. It's bittersweet. I'm a little, I feel some kind of way, but can't stop progress. He gave us eminent domain. You know what I mean? Just ran right over us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, congratulations, brother, man.
Yeah, definitely. Congratulations.
And a new father too.
Yes. Yeah, he's doing this thing, bro. You got to commend brother for what he's doing. And
Got see Kevin.
Now, now that's
Kevin.
but y'all can't hear it though, right?
I heard it
Yeah. I didn't hear.
because I went over there and turned it off. Look at old.
So
I didn't
you work with a lot of youth. Do you find any praise that you could give some youth besides your own sons? You know what I mean? I mean, you could praise them.
I'm gonna stick to what the question you asked. It's that some our turnover, the ratio is high that graduate from the program, and most of them really want to put their footprint in a positive way on earth. So you have some just graduating, and I mean it starts with small achievements, just going through the program, whatever they set out. If graduating from high school is one of those things, getting a job. So we celebrate them because we want them to continue on. It don't have to stop here. You can further it.
What program is this? Like for the
it's GRID, Gang Reduction Youth Development. So it's to help kids that are kids to not join gangs.
preventative.
Yeah. And then we do the intervention part, because you have some that are or that gets in the system early, so it's being there for them, whether they need work docs, whether they need a letter, to be written for the courts. However, we can help, the mentorship, all of it to whatever needs that is needed to keep them on the right track and keep them motivated to continue down that road. So yeah, we celebrate it because we feel you have to do that, in order to for them to stay encouraged. You know, that's very important.
Yeah, that's great. Now, Trevor, I know you've mentored many young men, and how do you? We're talking about accolades. Like, how do you? I know you encourage them, but how you give them so many accolades after they made certain achievements?
Trevor be cussing little kids out.
Pinching them,
I didn't want to say it, but
thumping their
Trevor,
ears.
Yeah, he be
or
Cutting little kids out.
or give them they line be off in their hair. But I don't know if that's him on purpose or he,
yeah.
Well, the shop's anniversary was Sunday, 30 years. And
This Sunday?
last Sunday.
Oh, I was gone. Sorry.
So one thing that happens is you'll talk. It first starts off with talking to the kids, seeing where they are, seeing where they stand, or whatever, and trying to reach them where they are. And the ones that are more inquisitive and ask questions or whatever, then you'd open up the door as far as they would, want to go, because I can't want it for them more than them. And then sometimes you just they admire you from afar. Sometimes you guys would not even know how my circle of friends impress younger generations. So, okay, you're into the music industry, the clothing industry, and somebody that may need some help that may not have a parent around, but we're all sitting here and we're all talking, and sometimes it just attracts them. We have people that are in law enforcement, people that are an engineer. And I would say that if you want to know who you're going to be in about 3 to 5 years, check your circle. And I'll let them know that I'm extremely blessed by my realm of friends, but I reach them where they are. And I think when we have the chance to reach the younger generation where they are, but also show them how valid they are by asking them for advice. When we start asking young people for advice and their perspective, the wiser generation and the younger generation that knows about what's going on now, if we work together, we move forward collectively. So whatever they are into, I'll try to have me and my circle of friends try to help them, and then the younger cats or their friends work with us in different areas. It's not cookie cutter, but understanding that they're loved. But some young brothers, man, they don't feel like they're wanted. They don't feel like they're loved, and that hurts them.
Dog whistle. What is that? Church music says dog whistle, Trevor.
Church, please call in and explain what you
that means only you can hear what they. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Dog whistle, yeah.
The dog whistle, only certain people can hear it. I don't know. Yeah. You gotta
call in.
Yeah, call in. Well, we don't have a number there, so just further explain what you're talking about here.
One of the things that I found, I believe, with Keith, I'm very, very proud of him for a few different reasons.
You're the reason he's leaving. You made him feel comfortable leaving. Right, guys? Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
He felt comfortable enough to talk to Trevor and say, hey, you know what? I think I want to leave.
And Trevor validated that and said, man, I think you ought to,
I think you
man.
should.
Yeah.
I really do.
And we was like,
I want to see you spread your wings.
What kind of conversation you had with him?
Exactly.
Mm.
But go ahead. My bad. I interrupted.
Yeah, we enter it. Yeah.
I've noticed how Keith had to transfer from from his studio, and he made the best of it. He came here and he started filming, but it didn't stop him from fulfilling what he needed to fill. But at the same token, I didn't realize that Keith is also a college professor, that he's also teaching. So if we mentored him to whatever capacity, because he's been doing this show for us for so many years, how much advice has he asked of, and how much advice did he find out from us? So maybe even indirectly, we may have mentored him to some capacity, but this young man is now, he had another child while we've been recording, and then turned around and he's a professor and he's teaching this.
Got married.
We've been talking about it. And apparently he's been taking it in. He's been understanding, like,
Pause.
you know what, hey,
Well, let him say that.
Yeah. You don't say yeah.
Yeah, you don't
he's
pat your own.
he's learned from a few of us that have been
A
here,
few.
a few men that have been on the show.
Just a few. It's 4 of us, and you said a few. A couple, 1 or 2.
He learned from us.
Mainly
learned-
you, Trevor.
he's
Is
learned
that
from-
what you're saying? You
He
trying
learned
to
from the
say
show.
he learned mainly from you? Okay.
Next question.
All right.
No, I think is it, when they had that rally cry for civil rights to be young, gifted, and black, it was more acceptable than it is today. Like, to be young, gifted, and black. Only time we got thing was when what's the movie Black Panther came out. Then everybody got kind of cultural. Everybody want to say Wakanda forever, and so it's certain things spawn certain things in the society and culture. Like, what can we? I want to know what can I do to help support young youth, and if when that time comes, it's not frowned upon when they're looking at it like they're into their culture, they're into black excellence. To be intelligent is almost frowned upon in schools and everything. And I just think it's a travesty to do that. And when you have so many gifted, I was looking at this young lady, I can't remember her name, but she started a organization called Brown STEM. So she getting brown and black people more in the STEM, and she graduated way above her time frame and class and everything like that. I don't know. We maybe we need to have a segment soon.
Yeah, I think we could start with like a small circumference. Like,
yeah,
who do you influence? You may know 1 or 2 people that you influence that are young and black, and you can pour into them, and then hopefully that circle gets larger and larger. And if we all do that in our own area, then we bring them together every so often. I think that and we got to show it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, how do we praise them more? How do we, where they are like, oh yeah, I did this. They say people work for pay, but they die for recognition.
Well, when we were younger, what did your dad do? What did Eddie Sweet do? What did so many others do? Like, they took the time out and they spent time with us, and they showed us they care by even feeding us.
Yeah.
It's that simple. I'm proud of you. Hey man, I'm looking forward to seeing your next report card. It gives them something to say, you know what, kind of holds them accountable.
It really means a lot. It was a young man that came to the shop. I hadn't seen him for a while, and he came in and he just needed prayer. So we stopped and we prayed for him. I hadn't seen him again since. 2 young men came into the shop Saturday, right before school started. They were going off to college. So we shut the shop down, turned off the music, rang the bell to applaud them, and then we all held hands and prayed for them. So things like that really mean something to a lot of the young men that come through the doors of the shop.
Yeah. That's
So
good.
just to give some kind of recognition,
Yes.
with young people, I think that helps a lot.
Yeah, it does. It does. So how can us that even here in Beards and Ballheads do more in the future? Maybe we need to have the youth section or a young gifted and black section where
We could also hear from Keith and see what some of the positive things he's received, or what kind of motivated him to keep going or get down the path that he was going.
Yeah.
Or just hand him the mic, or
Yeah, to give him.
or give him the seat, or
Yeah.
Oh, you just take the mic.
Oh, you don't want the camera? You don't want him?
No, it's all good,
Oh,
man.
before
I'm
it's
cool
over,
with
for sure. He might have to put the focus back.
No, it's all good. Don't even worry about it. But now, what was the question?
No, go ahead. You have the question, EP.
No, I'm saying, what are some of the things that inspired you to be on the path that you're on, to attain what you've attained, and what was helpful, stuff that you learned that you can spread to somebody else to help them along their journey?
Number one, I'm going to say my parents. always. My parents, I got A+ parents, and they was only married for 1 year, but the impact they both had on me, co-parenting, they did an amazing job. My dad's y'all met my father, you know, he's an outstanding gentleman. My mom is a super go-getter. So both, I had to live up to what they have accomplished, and I always give them credit because they provided me a safety net to have the confidence to go do anything I wanted to do.
Nice.
So I didn't have to really settle. I knew the expectation was for me to be not good, but great. So I just kind of, a lot of what I guess stem from is me still living up to their expectation of what they expect from me. And now I have my own expectations to supersede that. But I can say ultimately, man, like I said, being around y'all for sure, y'all helped me get married. That's one thing I've said to y'all plenty of times.
Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. Anything I can do, bro.
I mean, I got to see y'all. Y'all talked about so many potholes and roadblocks. Y'all have either been married or are married now. So y'all all have had that experience, and it taught me and it gave me the confidence that it can be successful. And if it's not going to be successful, you need to find out if it's not going to be or if it is going to be. You're never going to move on anyways. So y'all kind of really gave me that and gave me a lot of things to look for. So y'all definitely been big brothers and mentors to me for sure. But yeah, I attribute those things to where I'm at now, for sure.
Nice.
And we didn't pay him for that.
Anybody else got anything to say to him before?
Before
Before you get my camera right back. Yeah, I was gonna say,
camera right off of.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if y'all got more questions, I mean, you know.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And you, because you're teaching now,
Yeah.
what do you think attract more Black youth into into your field? Not only into your field, but how can we praise or give reverence to the Black youth when they're seeking excellence?
Stop giving reverence to ones who don't deserve it.
Okay.
I think it's too easy to access congratulations, right? We applaud in everything.
Yeah.
And I think that makes the things that matter don't matter, because if you first place or last, you still get a trophy. You see what I'm saying? So I think that has a huge effect.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
but I would definitely.
right.
Oh yeah, I would definitely say those things for my. I'm a millennial,
Yeah.
and we in that like middle point of like we understand y'all perspective, and then we're right in the middle, right? We kind of help transition that, but ultimately, you know, I think we got a lot of game from the generation above, and we're looking at what the game is missing from the generation below. So we're right in that sweet spot. But ultimately, I would say like give recognition where it's due. Stop. Like, you know,
start the participation.
Yeah, you know, and to me, that's gonna make all the difference, because it makes those people want to strive to be good or great and not just a part of. You know what I mean? So I think that's the difference.
Yeah,
nice.
That's a good answer. Anything you want to say to your age group? You said millennials, right?
Yeah, I'm a millennial. Yep, I'm 36.
Yeah. So do you? What do you think the struggle is in that age group to seek Black excellence? You know, if you didn't have the same family structure, you said your parents were the part of it. What do you think? How do they educate themselves more on becoming more excellent in a sense?
Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna say who you hang out with is super important. I think I've chose the right friends. I've chose to put myself in a circle of success. I've chosen to put myself around people who are doing things, and that makes a difference. I don't choose my friends just because I've known them for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I have friends I've known for a long time, but they've grown with me. So I think that's the number one. Who you're around is who you become, ultimately. So if you're around BSing, you're going to start BSing.
Yeah.
This is how it is. You know, if you're in a car with 3 robbers, you're going to find yourself driving a getaway car.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is.
Fourth one.
Yeah, exactly. There's no way around it.
Yeah. So friends.
Number one, because that's who you talk to the most. That's who influence. That's who influence you to do everything. If none of your friends smoke, you're not going to smoke. If all of your friends smoke, most likely you're going to smoke.
Yeah.
So people don't discount that. And that's why I like to see y'all friendship has over the years, because I have a couple of buddies like that too. And I'm like, I see y'all and I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we all share a lot of the same sentiments and ideals. And it's all challenging and growth. I called my best friend today and told him I'm jealous of him.
Yeah.
So that's how I envy you, bro. You know what I mean? And I stay close to you because I envy you, because I'm jealous of you, you know, and it pushes me. And that's why I've chosen you to be my friend for over 20 years.
It's a good, healthy competition.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And I got to change barbershops.
Nah, Trevor good.
Damn.
You got to change barbershop.
Yeah. Because
What's wrong, Trevor?
he said if you around jerks, you're
Right.
going to eventually
Mhm.
be a jerk. So,
Mm.
yeah,
We need to talk.
So
yeah, no, that's dope, man. That's a dope word because I love these dudes around, and I think we all sharpen each other in different areas. So I'm glad that it's being translated that way to where you can read it and you can pick up on it and you can kind of channel your life in a direction from your parents and from this group to where great things come from those who are around great people. So.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like some shows before. When I really said my grandparents picked my friends, I wasn't lying. It's like you're not hanging out with these dudes no more. They grown up and went a separate way. So,
But they were in tune to even see that.
yeah,
Nowadays, you know,
they
parents
not
aren't
so
really
much.
they're not really in tune.
So
Yeah,
you
you
know,
gotta be in tune. That's for sure.
to raise a great child, you need some great people around them to raise a great child. So,
Like, man, why my kid coming home and he always had red on?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Literally.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, Canoe, he on red, and he grew up in certain part of Compton.
They,
and
they can only see
You
the
know.
shirt.
I'm just saying, you know,
Yeah, that is all red.
yeah, it's already shorts and shirt.
Yeah. Well, they
There
can't
is,
see that.
you know, yeah.
But I've never been claimed or been involved. I knew some. They in the neighborhood, you know,
Of course, you knew him.
but
Part
never
of the
been involved.
ecosystem, yeah.
Never been involved.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a testament to my dad.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was like, only gang you gang banging is this family. Said the biggest organized crime is the what?
Police department?
Mafia.
Mafia.
Yeah.
What does mafia mean?
La familia.
Mi familia. So
Hey,
this
all right.
family is your. When he told me that, it blew my mind, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
Alexander gang to the brain.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how to even throw up an A, but it's something like I don't
Your
know.
fingers ain't wired that way.
I don't know how to throw up an
It's like that.
he can throw up a lowercase a,
A.
Trevor.
I can throw up an A. I can throw up an A.
He waved like,
Throw up an A.
hey, hello, you.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's why this boat. Well, I don't even want to curse.
That ain't black excellence. That ain't black excellence.
No.
That ain't black excellence now.
Well, Black Exit didn't make polyester, so you need to give it back, brother. That polyester bowling shirt you got on it.
Oh,
Black
You need to
excellence.
retire it.
We talking about black excellence.
We need to
Young,
retire
black,
it.
and proud.
That is not Black Excellence.
Young, let's get back to young, gifted, and black. Let's get
yeah.
back to that.
Oh man.
So I guess it's about spotlighting the young, gifted, and black, and a little bit more. That's going forward. That would be a great thing to do, to spotlight the young, gifted, and black a little bit more, where they feel praised and versus others that they get all the praise.
I think in this time especially, they definitely need encouragement because of the way things are, because of whether it be a lot of negative energy, stress, and anxiety. I think they definitely need to have a lot of encouragement and being uplifted.
Yeah.
Focus on what they can do right. And then even sometimes when they're having speed bumps, we need to have a way to reword our messages. You know, we can't say, hey, man, you ain't shit. What we could say is, hey, man, you can do better. Hey, you smarter than that. What you just did didn't make sense. You know it and I know it. Go ahead and go be great. Things like that. versus talking down to them or negative words. I think, hey, because we were made with words, that gets into their spirits. So I think I've lately been trying to reword stuff. You know what I mean? Say things differently with positive words, because sometimes when you get ticked off, it's like, come on, man, what was that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can say we can convey our message off with good words too.
Yeah, because that wasn't right. He said you had on a polyester shirt. That just wasn't right. You could have used some other words.
I'm not young.
You could have used some other words.
Linen challenge.
Yeah.
See?
Linen
deficient.
Yeah.
Linen challenge.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Furley, Mr. Furley-esque.
Yeah. Yeah. Now see Mr. Furley all over that.
Mr. Furley.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know I seen you post something and I liked it. EP. It was your grandson, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk. Give him his flowers, right?
Man, he is a excellent kid. Man, he is super good in football. But not only that, he's a scholar. His academics are to the roof. But let me first give a shout out to his parents. He has great parents. Very active father, very active mother. I couldn't be more proud of the mom, which happened to be my daughter. Which, I mean, you can kind of understand how, that thing formed the way it took place. You know what I'm saying?
And he's saying that
What
the
they
apple
say
didn't
is,
fall far from the tree.
well, they say sometimes it skips a generation.
Yeah, but didn't on this one, baby. But it's interesting, man, because she is so motivated that she doesn't ask me for much, right? So whatever she asks me for, I try to do, and I'm not just talking about monetary things. Like I'm picking him up from school every day this week, so I see the investment or the effort that it takes, and then this is his first time going to junior high school. You know what I mean, and experiencing that with him, and it's crazy. I remember, quick story, the first day that I went to junior high school, and Mark, my brother, almost got me beat up the first day.
Cool.
You said cool?
I mean, not like that, but cool.
So Mark, so we went to a magnet school. So it started from the third grade. Sherman Oaks. It started from the third grade up. So Mark went prior to me going. So Mark did something that morning. As soon as we got there, slammed me on the ground, right? He used to have this move where he put his leg out and just slam you to the ground. So I was chasing him. Before I knew it, I looked back, I had like 5 dudes chasing me. Oh man, he messed with Mark Pope. No, man, that's my brother. My brother. But I'm just saying, but the memories, you know what I mean, that we get to be a part of, and then see it go from that to our kids to our grandkids is special. Yeah, but shout out to Caden. He's doing excellent in football and school. He's on the honor roll. He graduated top of his class, got awards and everything. So I couldn't be more proud of that little dude.
Yeah. And that's what needs to be emphasized, because sometimes we emphasize the athlete part, but we don't emphasize the student part.
Yeah.
And you're called a student athlete.
Yeah.
Student comes first. So I when you have that, it's like a double threat. You know what I mean? Or even the triple threat, because you could be so intelligent, and that intelligence translates onto in his case, the gridiron, the football field. And life is easy after that.
Hey,
but we also need to praise, young individuals that were helped by Trevor, and they might have started their own business, looking forward and seeing that entrepreneurship as a way of expressing their talents as well. So I think of people that are very skilled. Back in the day, you could be a skilled blacksmith and you could write your own ticket. I think when they took a lot of that out of school, they took a lot of praise out of this whole I don't even know what they call it. DEI. DEI. They taking all of that, taking all the great Black stories out of the books and everything. And I think it's done by design, so we won't see ourselves in a greater light. So I think a lot of that needs to be even just taught at home. So a lot of that is not taught at school. You have to find a lot of things about great Black people on your own, you know. And one great book is World's Great Men of Color by Joel A. Rogers. It's a 2-volume set. It's a litany of great, just people in the African diaspora. So it's a
That boy is hitting you with them words, huh?
Man.
Yeah,
And
diaspora
books and
of
authors.
of the
Books and authors.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah. Well, I mean, it's the way of uplifting yourself. You know, sometimes you have to take your own. I don't even like the phrase bootstrap. You have to enlighten yourself, and sometimes
your
that's
own
the best
loafers. Yeah, your own,
way. Yeah.
yeah.
Pull up, slip on your own loafers. Yeah, but I think that's a way where you become empowered in a sense, because you feel like, oh, I can do this as well. I can do these great feats as well. And that's what we need to instill more in our children, to me, that cultural richness, and they feel like they can conquer the world.
I think the time is really right now, because a lot of the benefits that we grew up with are being wiped away every day, and they don't even understand it. So a high school diploma is nothing now, and it's going to be nothing compounded in the future.
yeah, people that have master's degrees that are going for jobs, and they're in the job force now too. So it's like it's a lot of us need encouragement right now. You have people that are getting laid off, whether it be with the federal government, people with Disney, people with IBM and stuff like that. It's like people are really laying off. So we have to find, well, those that are going through it, because even sometimes us as adults in our regular lives dealing with business, we need to be encouraged, but we also have to encourage those that may not be in such an awesome position, or even in challenging positions. We have a lot of things that we're dealing with in our personal lives, but we got to try to muster up some strength to kind of, to help those young people. That is our tomorrow. To try to help them just to get up and give them some encouragement and uplift, encourage, and inspire them. So all of us need a little bit of help now. The only way that we can pick our own selves up, and like Irvin said earlier, pick ourselves up by the bootstrap, is to help our younger ones, to assist our youth, to those that graduate, encourage them, inspire them to move on and move forward, because it looks kind of bleak for even some adults.
Yeah. The comment Vibe Verdict says, whoever that is, let's just all work for EP. That is a great thing. I'm starting an internship movement, and you can apply and you can come in, and there's a whole lot we can do to start you right off. I just ask that you listen. That's it. But tune in.
Is this a paid internship? I might want to sign up.
See what I mean? See you.
No, it's
We'll talk about that off the record, baby.
Do we get to travel?
Depends.
Travel perks.
It depends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great.
And it's another. It says, "Congrats, your grandson, EP
Frederick Darby.
Frederick Darby."
Thank you, Fred. Thank you, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Especially with social media, man, we can really make their day by including them. I try to include him on as much as I can, because it not just for him, but it shows other fathers or other family members that this still lives. So that's my goal. 9 times out of 10, I'm kind of showing his life, or showing parts of society that we don't see as much.
Right.
Yeah, we need to be cognizant of that on a regular basis, probably even more so.
let's I know. Let's speak to the fact that the black fathers that are required for black excellence, because you need that father figure. Not saying that you don't have, you need a father figure, a male figure in your life to, I liken it like to the excellence of Serena Williams and Venus Williams. And they talk about how disciplined their father were. They even did a movie that, what is that called? King Richard?
Yeah.
Yeah. They talked about his father, how Tiger Woods was such a phenom on a golf course, and he attributed that to his father. And we're in a basically almost a fatherless society. I'm not saying that when I say father, I mean a male figure that is in this, especially the biological father that is in this child's life. Not all the time do you need that person, but you need a father figure in that child's life. It's very important, especially for a male. I'm talking about for the black male, because it's rough out here. I mean, how these gentlemen, I'm not saying everybody came through it unscathed, but everybody got through it. A lot of people didn't make it to this age group that we're in that are black males. And it's a trying time because we're at the most times at the low on the totem pole. Even in school, if something is done wrong, who they look at first? The black male, right?
Yeah.
So the importance of elder black male role models or father figures in that child's life, especially the black male, is highly important.
And my thing is, why waste our negative experiences? Why waste them? What I mean by that, we need to share our experiences with somebody younger so they don't have to go through it.
Yes.
Nowadays, it's just a lot harder for them to listen.
Because they had a social media as their
and they think they
influencer.
can beat it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But yeah, don't do what I ain't get caught for a lot of the stuff that I did.
Yeah.
Thank God. But we have experiences that we can share if we're willing to open up and share some of these at the right time with the right people in the right setting. Trevor, I try to show you everything. You don't have to go through that stuff. I told you. We'll talk off the air. My bad. I just thought that was the right time.
Amen.
Yeah.
I think it's important that we as often as we can see that one little bright kid and just give him his high five or give him a handshake or give him some dap or whatever, or reward him even, because even those words are rewarding to them. You know, when you see that one little kid, like, hey man, you the one. Hey, you
little buddy bag.
Yeah, look, we used to have buddy bags at the shop. You know, whenever they did well at the shop.
Why did you stop those? Let me dedicate. Let me donate some money.
Because he kept eating them. It wasn't for you, little buddy.
Yeah.
After COVID, well, a little bit before COVID, you know, things were kind of struggling. So that COVID did a lot. But those kids used to look close forward to those buddy bags. Let me explain what buddy bags is. A buddy bag was, we had little bags after you got your haircut. If you did well, you had to report to me or your barber, and the kid would explain to them what they did right or what they fixed or what they got past or how they improved from the last time. And the buddy bag would have chips, sucker, Capri Sun, and some candy in it. And they looked forward to that. So they got rewarded, and we rang the shop bell every time a kid did well.
And somebody their size to give it to them to kind of show them that it's okay.
Yeah, well, if y'all
can look them eye to eye.
Right. We both
exactly. Yeah, little buddy. Yeah, little buddy.
Hey, little buddy. Staring at you right in your eyes.
They get taller than me right after summer. They be taller than me.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy. No more buddy backs.
Yeah.
He about 9.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, that's dope though. That's dope.
Yeah. Well, next time when you start back with the little buddy, put some more healthier choices in the bag. Not just every, not just
They ain't gonna
everything
do it.
that you
That ain't
you
gonna
like.
work.
Not just everything you like.
But I enjoy doing that, and you never know how it impacts the kid. You know, those just to be acknowledged in a whole world that seems as if you don't mean much. To be acknowledged, especially from someone that looks like you,
Yeah.
an older person that looks like you, or somebody that they may be admiring from afar. That just you that celebrity and you said hello to them. You that celebrity in their mind and you shook their hand. You that celebrity in their mind and hey, let me hear your music, little man. Let me hear you flow or whatever. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what? I got an extra bow tie for you, buddy. It was this little kid that was my little buddy in the shop. His grandmother told him, I want a bow tie like my buddy. I bumped into him at Vaughn's and I gave him I took off my bow tie and I gave him my bow tie. So
Sound like Michael
it fit.
Jackson. Yeah.
And it fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it probably fit him.
Yeah, it fit.
It fit him.
Yeah, that's good.
Another good thing is if we identified, is gifted. If we identify their gifts early on and help encourage that or invest in their gifts,
Yes.
which will give them a fighting chance to progress in whatever area they're gifted in. So, like I was a product of that. I was banging on the piano as a kid, and my uncle saw that I had a will for it, and he invested in it. And I'm still, I made a career out of it just because somebody invested in my gift at a very young age.
Yeah, I remember that. I used to play with it too. That Casio.
Yeah,
Yeah, that thing.
you took it and framed it, right? Somebody
I did. I framed it.
Yeah, I think he was looking out for you a few ways. I think back then it really wasn't your gift. You was just making a lot of noise that was getting on his nerve.
Hey, well,
And
whatever.
he
it was.
said,
If you're gonna be
and
making this
and
noise,
then-
let it sound
And
good.
then he
Yeah.
said, you know what? If he's gonna do this, I gotta make sure
Yeah,
he
said,
make beautiful music.
Yeah, he dug in his pocket and he fit the bill.
Yeah. Now this one over here, he was just banging.
Oh
on it.
yeah.
He can still play them same notes today. Huh?
Oh no. Mm-mm.
No, you was just banging. What I'm saying is,
I
you
forgot
still
what he
just
taught me.
banging.
He taught me something. I don't even. It was a song. I don't.
Oh, you-
still
yeah,
kind of remember.
He was because he was focused on the result. He was trying to use that
To get girls.
for evil.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, girl. He was gonna play that.
playing the bottle.
He was gonna play that same song for every girl.
Mm-hmm.
If I was using it for evil, it's because you taught me to use it for.
No, I showed you what it could do and what it's actually used for.
Yeah, no.
He made lean on me sensual. Hey, baby.
Lean on this.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I wish I was that skilled. Wish I was that skilled. But I think we definitely need to invest more in the youth. They say the youth is what we are to become.
What do you mean?
The youth is what we are to become. It's simple. They are going to become us. Whatever they become, that is who we are.
We are what the youth is going to be.
It's going to be.
I think it's reversed.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what it is.
And I think that's if we don't pour into them and teach them more than whoever's
very
teaching
shallow
them,
cup.
yeah, whoever's teaching them that's what they're going to become.
Well, one thing that they definitely look for is it being continued. So
You notice how your voice made that music come on? He said,
so
continued.
Like a
Yeah.
Barry White.
Yeah.
kinda
so
sound like.
let's just keep that in mind that if we start this, that we continue it. I just we don't want to quit, or we don't want to stop and go.
I'll take good care of you.
Yeah, show you right.
That's what a man's supposed to do.
The funny part is that's really my voice, but
And that's a for sure right on.
I've learned that I now, as a married man, I can't use that every day.
Yeah.
You know, it brings, a certain
Vibrato.
Element out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just try to, monitor it and just use it when necessary.
But it's yeah.
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 It's probably it's people throwing panties at the screen right now.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Throwing panties at the screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. What a great show, man. And
Yeah,
I
excellent topic.
want to say again, man, Keith, we really, really look
Appreciate
for
you, brother.
great things from you, brother. We proud of you and thank you for spending these years with us and helping us to be better at what we do. Your suggestions haven't gone unheard, and we try to implement what we need to grow. And we wouldn't be where we are if it wouldn't been for you, brother. We appreciate
Right. So it
And
just
anytime
continue.
you want to come back, we were open. It's an open door, we open arms, and we always, you always are welcome here at Spitting Policies and Beards and Bald Heads. Go ahead, Trevor. What you got to say?
Trevor's finna cry.
Man,
Trevor over
Yeah,
there looking.
Keith, I said I'm gonna do this. Hey, Keith, on behalf of the fellas from here from Spitting Policies, or the fellas with beards and bald heads that are Spitting Policies, we really appreciate your guidance, your help, your advice. We appreciate the fact that you've taken your time out to be here, even though you've moved forward. And we don't know how many clients you may have, but you always show up for us. Good, bad, or indifferent, man. We feel as if we've had a brotherhood with you. We've seen you evolve. We have the pleasure of seeing you get married, have children, and things of that nature. You see some of the sweets and sours of the show. You see some of our bloopers. You see some of the discussions and heard the discussions and have been involved in some of the discussions. And we respected your point of view, your perspective, and we honor that. We really appreciate who you are and who you're going to become. We can see it. And we pray that God shines through you onto others. And then God gets the glory out of what you are doing, where you're going, and who you are to become. We appreciate you, man. You know what? For me, as a gift, you come to the shop, the next haircut on me. You can go through this shop, you can go through Swank, and any belt you see, you can get that.
I'm glad you give it away.
Any belt you see, man, it's on me. You see any handkerchief, any bow tie, go ahead, man, at will. Whenever you're ready, I got you. Get the one you want.
We just truly want to thank you for being young, gifted, and black.
Amen. Man, give us every sound effect. Hell, this is gonna last. I don't know when we're gonna hear it again.
Monica. Yeah, that's the one.
It's more sound effects than that. Keith, I can fire your ass. I can say it now. Keith, you fired. Get the fuck up out of it. Tired of your shit.
Thanks again, Keith.
Thanks, Keith.
Yeah, brother.
Until next Spitting Policies Day, we'll let you guys know what's going on with it.